以前よりもっと魅力的に見えたよ。きっと今も上を目指し続けてるんだね。君とならどこまでも走っていける気がするよ。それこそ奇跡のようにね。手から煙を出す手品の練習をしてたら菱山が走ってきてグレたのかって
Alright, hey everybody, user Adidoi as Vector. We're just gonna get right back into it like we were going yesterday, just keep trying to get the perfect parent. And I'm already tired, it's been a long day yet again. I think we're gonna have to, let me just double check, make sure there's nothing better out there again. Just see if anyone's got new parents. I haven't checked today. Especially after that ballroom singing sky got removed. Hey, I know that. I recognize that one. That one's mine. Mine's at the tippity top. Oh, there's a measure of Palmer. With wit, playtime's over, tail held high, ramp up. Dodging danger. Pretty sure I had that one followed. Yeah. None of these are good though. Question about your own pull plan. I might remember you were showing a temporary one. Manhattan Calf on there being selected 3 times. I mean, I've messed around with the selectors on it. This is the pull plan. Mine's a little insane because this is my pull plan only through Grandmasters. Oh my goodness. It's a mess. Yeah, it's pretty extensive here. But yeah, I have Manhattan Cafe on that list. But I have a lot of my plan is dealing with the League of Heroes cards, so you have to be very careful with my pull plan. My pull plan is definitely not the way for like 99% of the people to go for. Because I am thinking about consistency for League of Heroes versus Glass Cannon win your CM one-time deal. Maybe you fail it 10% of the time, but it wins 90% of the time. So, so one of the things is, so like in Champions meetings, you can build an Uma that's going to be very, very strong 90% of the time. And so, and if it's strong 90% of the time, and then that one time, I guess you fail the wit check and you run out of stamina, you lose the CM. It is what it is. Or you lose with that one Uma. But in Champions meeting, you only need one Uma to finish the finish line. So if you have 3 strong Umas that are 90% fail rate, then you're very, very, very likely one of them to be very good. The problem is, in League of Heroes, you need all 3 Umas to be very strong, and all 3 of them to be consistent at being able to get first, second, and third place. And so it's a completely different ballgame in the Umas that you build, or the support cards you use to build them. One of the things being you need extra healing for the long distance ones, which I believe the one with Manhattan Cafe is at League of Heroes 6. Yeah. League of Heroes 6, you want Manhattan Cafe for every single position. Strictly for cooldown. So that way you can have cooldown, breath of fresh air, and then also the backup heal on Major Palmer speed, seriously good vibes. So that gives you 3 heals. Seriously good 3. So basically you need one of these 2 to activate plus seriously good vibes. And so unless you're stupidly unlucky, you should survive every time on these ones. But you're not gonna really. I mean, Manhattan Cafe, you're not really gonna see on other ones outside of it, or outside of late surgers. In a lot of cases, I've seen. So, yeah, I mean, my pull plan is very, very unique. I don't know how many people are gonna pull specifically for League of Heroes like I am. Because here's the thing: to me, to win Champions meetings, you don't need the best of the best deck. You just need to win. You just got to have that Uma that can win 90% of the time against the random, hopefully, weaker opponent that you get. Because there's not a lot of very strong opponents. And so I'm not worried about having the meta cards for the Champions meetings as much. I mean, I will. I mean, I'll have the big ones like Major Romanu. I'll have Summer Maduzensky, Agnes Tachyon Speed, of course. But when it comes to League of Heroes, you want the monsters that are very niche. I know, like Aston Machan Wit. You're not gonna really see. I don't think anyone's gonna be using Aston Machan Wit for CMs, but very, very, very strong for League of Heroes because concentration is very important. You do not want that late start in your League of Heroes. You see a lot of Tachyon instead of Kita-san where? On a lot of the Champions meetings, you're probably seeing that because in the whale decks, well, I have to push it a little farther than that. In the whale decks, they're probably using Tokai Teo Wit. So like here, for example, you see Tokai Teo Wit with Agnes Tachyon. Tokai Teo Wit gives you Professor of Curvature. So you don't need Kita-san in that case. Now, in some cases, like, which one is this? Oh, is this the first Grandmasters one? This one you can kind of ignore the recommendations. Throne is absolutely not the card you're going to probably use because we're probably going to get Goddess card last second. Why isn't Valentine's Bourbon good in League of Heroes? Because she can't use Ignited. Not Ignited. She cannot use the Wit Bourbon card. So, Valentine's Bourbon, though, becomes a very good parent. Her ult and Summer Maduzensky's ult, to me, are very, very good. And so when I retire both of them from being aces, they will basically become dedicated grandparents. And the nice thing about them for making grandparents, they're very, very easy. Summer Maduzensky can already, right off the bat, do every race. And all you need to activate her ult is a heal. Which is, guess what? Who has that heal for her? Her. All she needs... Now, once we get dirt rotations going, all you need is... like, 6... Or, yeah, you need, like, let's see, she's D. So, actually, you'll need 7 plus... Dirt Sparks. Get her up to at least Dirt D, but hopefully Dirt C. And she can do every single race. And you can do that with both of them. Rotating them for very, very high affinity with your parent, which will be like Seiyun Sky. And then with Seiyun Sky, if you have a dirt rotation, of course, you can then also get her to at least Dirt D. If you have her at Dirt D, she can do pretty much every single G1 as well. And so you're going to get super high affinity with all of them. Oh crap, which one was I running here? I was running Tiamat Pro. And then Tiamat Pro is in the same situation. You gotta, except she needs less Dirt Sparks, more Mile Sparks. The great grandparents and dirt rotations will become very useful down the line, especially once we get auto, because it will make it where you can start getting very high affinity once we get the G1 update when they can do all the G1 races. But that's a long-term goal. No need to worry about it now. All right, let's go. Let's just get these runs going. Finally got Taiki Shuttle today. Nice. You don't have Silent Suzuka yet? Holy crap. I mean, I've had all of them for a while. I got like all of them. I remember pulling on Summer Maruzensky. I got most of them. Yeah, Make a New Track never gets auto. Although the URA and Unity Cup does. But I don't know if they're going to give it to us early. Because auto didn't get... They didn't even add auto into the game until the Twinkle series or whatever it's called. So it's a long ways away. Tail held high, ramp up. Come on. Okay, the up tempo's good enough, I guess. One less skill we'll get. Yep. That's the thing. Everybody, like, I'm gonna be making a video talking about, I want to make a video talking about Grand Live a little bit today. I seen a Reddit post, I think I'd make a good video. Let me see. But we'll do like 1 or 2 runs before we do it. Let me find it here. What is this here? Simpler time, huh? They're known as the KFC? What? I only have MLB Kita. What the heck? No, I'm trying to find there was one post. People panicking. There's one person asking about Grand Live. Let me find it here. Yeah, here we go. I have a request. I've been away for a small bit, and now that Hell Mant is ending soon, I'm getting back into the game. Can someone please go out of the way to tell me what is Grand Live? What is a typical run like? And what cards should I look out for and need in this scenario? Guess what? You're screwed because you have no parents. Parents are needed. Very important for Grand Life. Have fun with not getting all the skills and not having the parents that everybody else has been working on. Or not, I don't know. Now, I thought we'd talk a little bit about it. Kind of the expectations. Because a lot of people... One of the things is, hey, guess what? Welcome to Grand Live. Now get your butt back into Track Blazer and build yourself some parents. You're not ready yet. He was tired of Matt because he can't get good sparks due to his cars. Then he asked what to pull for Grand Live while he has 0 carrots. Oh my goodness. I don't know. People just, I don't know. I saw Mr. Pancakes or whatever was getting crap on here too. Over, let me see if I can find photos. I'm not the only one that makes mistakes on my thumbnails. They were calling him out for a mistake on his thumbnail. Someone didn't watch his video, they just went off of what his thumbnail had on it. I don't know where it's at. But he accidentally put the same support card on there twice. He was basically saying, for consistency, bring Nishino Flower Power twice. Many coming back, so many jobbers this CM. The Grand Live is gonna be easy pickings. Oh my god, really TM Opera? Alright, this runs pretty dead. Let's see if she can recover. Probably not. Surprisingly, if I hit Wit too much, parent runs tend to suck because I don't have any speed. Yeah, the people returning are gonna be wrecked. They're gonna come in, they're gonna be like, wait, how do I get stamina? Wait, can I not use the Rico card? Wait, Light Hello gives speed and guts? She doesn't give stamina? What do you mean I can't bring power cards? We're gonna see people with like 2 or 3 gold heals because they can't get their stamina. 5 hours? Wait, did Lightbird make like a 2-hour-long video or something? I can't react to every single one of his videos now. I mean, even though he said I could, I ain't gonna do that. Oh, he's looking at the Grand Live support cards. Ooh, I could call him out. Well, I could react to that one. Not call him out. Because I guarantee you he's not looking at it from my approach to it. Everybody's thinking about CMs. Everybody's talking about CMs. There's so many random cards that are League Hero specific cards. Dude, this run is so dead. Holy hell, dude. Dude, the stupid thing is gonna screw me. Oh my god, we're in an awful mood already. Alright. You know what? Screw this one. Realistically, it's not a good time to come back until Lark, where you can go all in on El Condor Pasa. Capano Ricky when she loses a weight? Depends. There's 2 dirt CMs from when she launches, but the first one's Christmas Ugly Cup. The second one's where she'll be a monster. If you want to continue to use her, then you will pulver her for that one. Else, you can just wait to use the selector if you're willing to buy the selector. Glue Parent speedrun? Dude, that one failure just wrecked her. There's a new good restraint grandparent? Ooh, I didn't look today. Okay, let's see. Better meet all my standards. Wit, that. Playtime's over, groundwork. Ooh. Not bad. Prudent positioning. Okay. They have it only in 2 places, though. Let me get it first. I'll put it in chat after I get it, if it's still available. Alright. That one's very usable, though. Alright, let me look at this thing, though. Oh, they're a miler, too. They're a miler. Ooh. Oh, this will work perfectly with my TMF Road. I'll take that, man. I'll take that. Restraint 3, playtime's over 3, ignited wit 2, groundwork. Holy moly. Alright, well, let's finish this TM Opera one and get moving on this restraint one. We're about to glue this TM Opera O just so I can go back. Wish I would have seen that one earlier. Restraint is a green that's good for front runners. Oh, well, backliners too, sorry. It's a generic green that gives 60 wit reduces rushed, and so good for Major Dober's ult. King Halo's ult, good for frontrunners, is a generic green. Yeah, sorry, I'm half asleep here. But the reason I want it is just a generically good green, just like frontrunner savvy. But yeah, the main people that really want it are the backliners for Dober and King Halo ult. Ida-sana. I win because I got first because of the rush. Oh. That's kind of lucky. Charming! Ooh, perfect. Alright, we got rainbows coming in. Yeah, Grand Live is not going to be friendly to the people that use borrows to make their aces. Because you're going to be you're going to be gluing runs way more often in Grand Live. Like, if you don't get the skill point songs early on, pretty much a dead run, in my opinion, because it's not going to be a high roll. I'm thinking this weekend we'll try out Grand Live on the JP server. We'll make some videos, showcase it. The only problem is I'll be having really good runs on it because I'll be using really strong support cards. Because I don't have the bad ones. Oh, come on. No skills? Come on, game. Yeah, I'll have to make sure I get it updated. Is it too late to start making parents now? No, it's never. Like, I've shown I have crap for grandparents. So I'm still needing them. It's never too late. All it takes is one run. All it takes is that one run, man. You get that one run and you're done. With well, a couple runs because you need them for different scenarios, but you can always get it in one run. You can see me doing all these runs, and then you have the one person that does like one parent run, and that's the one time they get the god run. They get the god hit. They're good to go for a little while. Work on aces? Yeah, I'll be trying to make a new, probably a new Mihono bourbon during that. Oh, what am I doing? New Mihono bourbon, potentially new Christmas Ogre Cap. We're gonna try and do some new Christmas Ogre Cap this weekend, though. The thing is, even when Throne drops, I don't see myself using it. Because, I want to use, Muteki for frickin' playtime's over. Or it's on, and her skill hint. All that matters is getting SS. Dude, the amount of times I'm hitting wit, you think this was an ace run. The casuals that only care about the blue sparks are actually going to be fairly important in Grand Live. The stamina ones. Yeah. Like here's a good example, except missing groundwork of what I want. The only thing she's missing is groundwork. This is what I look for. It's even nice enough to give me Nimble Nav, but I got Tail held high, playtime's over, ignited wit, TS climax scenario, dodging danger, ramp up. We have this one, she has ignited wit, playtime's over, groundwork, tail held high. This one, which is no longer available to borrow because they switched it to a garbage TM Opera O, has Umastand, groundwork, tail held high, playtime's over, ignited wit. This one good for backliners. So dumb they got rid of it. They switched it out. Oh, and this one also has a pretty good, I think this is, what's their faces? Isn't this, whoever's Kita-san Black? The one with 3 stamina, 2 mile, and a bunch of crazy good stuff on it? Mixed into the pack. No, the Saiyan Sky is not mine. This one's mine. And I don't know, I would consider mine... I consider, like... I don't know, mine's Power Sparks versus Stamina. I know it's a 3 stam. Although, this will actually be fairly good in Grand Live. Because you're going to even need Stamina Sparks potentially for Miles. I've just accepted if groundwork falls out, it falls out, and it becomes a great grandparent like this. Like, she doesn't have groundwork, she's a great grandparent. Although I will be using her almost certainly as my grandparent for the Miles in Grand Live because of TS Climax scenario being in the mix too. And just because it's so hard to freaking get a hit. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I get something better, but she's currently my best miler, and I'll just have to borrow somebody that has 3 stamina and 3 groundwork or something crazy. TM Opera O. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a really good grandparent TM Opera O with the 3-star green. That'd be amazing. She's a good generic grandparent for like everybody. Alright, let's help us win a little bit more here. We're gonna take speed. Oh, I thought I had... maybe that was the last run. I thought I had speed eater. Never mind, we don't have any good skills right now. We may be screwed. Buy ahead! Holy crap, vodka coming up on us. Trying to steal it, like she always does. That bourbon with 3-star restraint has done 53 races. Oh my goodness. They abuse even more than I do. That's like the entire run, isn't it? Isn't that basically just racing the entire time? If I'm not mistaken, it is. Because I think like when I do my Uma abuse runs, it's like 45 or so. Dude, the shop, man. Trash. Oh, we got unlucky. We got the cancer. You gotta cure it. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, give me those items. Speed or power? We're gonna go speed. Wait, when did I buy... Wait, when did... I did not mean to buy this. How the hell did I get that? Well, I guess I'll take it. We got so many items, dude. Hammer! Alright, let's see Ignited Wit. Come on, you got it in you. It's gold. Ramp up. Oh, that was absolutely atrocious. Alright. We're gonna try out the Restraint Uma now. Restraint Uma coming in. All these sparks, and it decided to give me like nothing. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, that was atrocious. The only thing that really sucks about this, the Guts 1, of course. Oh, she only gets me to Mile B? No! Okay, we can't do her then. Shoot. It looked like Ines Fujin. Maybe? Fujin or Summer Maruzensky? I feel like we go with Summer Maruzensky. Just because I can do more races with her. She's better as the generic grandparent. Alright. Let me look at this affinity here. Look at the affinity. Let's see what I have to bring to the thing. 260, not bad. What about Ines Fujin? $244. Okay, so Summer Maruzensky is better. Okay, what are my odds on these things here? Playtime's over, 74% chance. Restraint! We have a 52% chance they get restraint. 54% chance to get groundwork. Tail held high, 36. That kind of sucks. That's pretty low. Where's ramp up? Ramp up. Prudent positioning, 60%. Ramp up, 41. Dodging danger, 66. Ignited wits, 69. So if we do the math here, 50, so 70, 30, 35% chance to get both of them. And she is got a bonus to speed, right? Yeah. We basically go with the same exact deck I was just using. Alright, go again. Get this beauty in there. That groundwork, restraint, playtime's over, ignited wit, prudent positioning, firm, cloudy, standard. A lot of the good greens in there too. Oh, there's our ramp up hint. That easy, just that easy. Pace Chasers, I mean, they'll get decent, and Rita Brian Blaze brings in them getting decent at longs. But they're always situationally good depending on the track and what's available at the time. Slipstream! Or garbage!
私たち任せて。
Stamina's kind of in the dumps here. Tail held high, come on. Or prepared to pass. Whatever. At least we won't get it again. Big energy. Triple sevens. Beating Ugly Cap in the sprints. Summer Maduzensky crushing the competition. Man, these early races, so tiring. You get a run going, push through. Okay, speed, stamina, energy. Oh my god, don't finish too quickly unless you're giving me center stage, game. Helping with our stamina. Our stamina is a little low. Ooh, I kind of want that. You better actually give me a hint, game. I'd better goddamn get a hint. Tail held high. I mean, up tempo works. I'll take it. That's one less skill I can get later to prune it out. Chaos Miracle Guts comes out and Neck and Neck gets the buff. Yeah, that one's a good one too, although I don't think a lot of, like, I haven't... That is a really good card to pick up for paces in general, but... We'll have to see. I mean, I'll be picking it up for sure for the League of Heroes, but I don't know so much about for the Champions meetings. Big power! Big power here. What are we at? 371, 351. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on stats overall. What do we have? Items? We have the cure here. You know what? Let's do a little bit of abuse here. We're gonna do some abusing. A little bit of abusing. They could give us the second year anniversary early. Do what they did with the first half year anniversary, giving us the year anniversary. Give us evolutions for Grand Live. Change it all up. Ooh, that's a nice hit. Get another hint. We're slowly pruning out all our skills. Good thing I did the previous race. Man, we cannot get tail held high off her butt. We don't get a mood down here. Dodge and danger. Hopeless stakes time. There we go. Ooh, cupcake. Oh man. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Goodies. Ooh, we got even more cures. Alright, we're already at 400, over 400 power. Speed is approaching that. The stats are looking overall good. Ooh, do I have the energy items? Probably not. I think we're gambling it. We're gambling for it. Like, tail held high is like the only hint left on that goddamn card. Of course she fails it. Stupid idiot. Now we're gonna have no energy items. No way you fail again, right? Yay! We're already over 400 speed and power, so the stats are looking still fairly solid. That one failure doesn't kill us. We need energy badly. Speed and power, good. Alright, we need to see it. Restraint, ignited wit, groundwork. There's energy right there, one of them. Restraint and ignited wit. Show yourselves. Ignited wit! Well, we gotta run. We got ignited wit. We just need to get restraint on the next one. Oh, it's gonna... I mean, if we get a hit, we'll have restraint in the grandparent. At the minimum. Big speed. And we're at almost 500 speed. We're chilling. Yeah, we just need to get restraint. And what is the odds of a restraint in a single inspiration here? We have a 30% chance to get restraint. On the next one. 30%. 1 in 3 chance. Yeah, 1.5 will get our first iteration of it. It's not the entire thing, but it's one reroll for 30 TP per run. God dang it, can I hit that? I want to get that Biko Pegasus up. Man, you're killing me, game. We're taking it. I don't care how screwed our summer is. Just keep hitting it now. Get our stats up now so we can do the dirt race. The reroll, I'm not sure if it's half cost for the reroll itself. It's absolutely worth it though. Don't do it on your Grand Live runs though. It's not worth it on Grand Live. Oh, come on. I was like, you're way faster than everybody. Why are you losing a race? God dang it, we got punished. Oh my god, we got really punished. At least we got energy after that last event. What's our stamina at? We should be fine on stamina because we have a heal. Ooh, big, 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 big. That's massive. Big energy. It really wants me to burn this thing, doesn't it? Screw it, we're going gambling! I mean, we don't even need the summer training at this point with our stats the way they are. Center stage, come on. Bam, big hit. The heck, who's gonna do unicorn stakes? Alright, we need to get lucky and get some big energy items here. Speed, guts, training effect. No big energy. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's gonna suck. This is gonna be painful. Man, with my stats though, we're good to go. We're good to go for the Japan Dirt Derby. Let's go. Summer Maruzensky. You gotta use all that power I've given. You got almost 600 power. Let's watch this. That Dirt D don't mean nothing. Speed carry over that puppy. The night race. Dude, we need this. This CM's gonna be great. The night just makes it look so much better. Oh my god, a Dirt D late start. That's definitely not good. Oh my god, we late started with no power. That is very bad. Little late. still got all the way to second place. Try that again. Do it again. Come on, you got this. I don't want to see that late start bull crap. There you go. There we go. Power don't mean nothing when you don't late start. Just stay in third place so you can get speed carryover. Oh my god, you let the NPC pass you. There you go. Go, 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 go. 777. Oh no, you're a little late. Oh, you should be fine. Late ult. That's all it takes, man. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. 10. 10, only a 10. Oh, man, we got punished. Ooh, big energy. Big energy. We got it. We got our energy. We're good to go. Holy big power. Bam. 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 I mean, I know we have to lose a little bit of mood. It is what it is. Come on. Slipstream. Tail held high. Ramp up. Something. That's not one of them. Are we popping off on the stats here? Dude, almost 800 speed after the first summer there, man. Alright, I think, we need a race here. He's about to get a little bit of abuse here since she's got to do all the dirt races here. But perfect stats to do the dirt races. Not that. You should be able to win the sprinter stakes. Come on, Mari Zensky. You got this. You got this. Just Hishi Akabono. No big deal. There you go. Crush them fools. God dang it. You and your skin cancer, dude. Don't really have the items for it. Let's just rest here. We'll take wit at this point. We got plenty of speed.
注目の一番人気。
気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。
Alright. Doing really solid here. More power. Energy. Speed. Stamina. I mean, all the stats are looking really solid right now.
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。ありがとうございます。大切に使ってなんて
Gotta be right for that Champions Cup.
気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。 立て続く。ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換していってください。ありがとう。なんだか疲れ。立て続けのレースもいいけど、何は休
ここは負け。
み。気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。
Did you pull private video? Adding Henry Henson CM and making an account could improve the video? I have not done like a full-on one, no. Yeah, I've got to like make a kind of, I've got to like make a chart based on it, like on where are we at here? Should we take? Yeah, we'll just take the mood, even though it doesn't matter. I have to kind of still create like a flow chart. Like I need to import it into my own, like I need to import it into like an Excel document so that I can actually create like a pivot table that can take all of the recommended cards and like I can do like a mathematical equation on which ones you should go for based on which ones have the most times they show up compared to when they are on the table. It would take a long time to do that though. Well, that's what I kind of want to do, but man, it's a lot that's needed to get that to work. Alright, here we go, Champions Cup. Yep, okay. Can you do it? It's a mile. Let's just see how well this one goes. Now, if we cannot get this one, we could always do it on the second time around. I just want to see how badly it goes. If it goes... Oh, we got the Taiki shuttle. Although she's in the back. Oh, we're in the lead? Oh, we're getting speed carryover with 777s. We'll be fine. Who needs power when you speed carryover? Look at that. Look at that. Dirt D means nothing. You started? Oh, if you're creating an Excel, I mean, if you want to, if someone's willing to put in the work to do that, I'll take it. That's a lot of work. Oh, do we have playtimes over yet? Shoot. We do not. I gotta take it. God dang it. How are we looking at all the other hints anyway? We do have center stage. We do have... Oh, we do have ramp up. We have nimble nav. We have ignited whip. Playtime's over, so we need tail held high and slipstream still. We're about to go through full abuse mode at the rate she's going. Okay, we're doing the Tokyo Daishoden first. Yeah, we don't need to watch it. She's gonna crush them fools. Question now will be, though, can she actually pull it off on the February stakes? It's the hardest one for her to win. Oh, until Larkins? Yeah, you kind of want to plan out farther than that on some of the cards, like Chaos Miracle shows up after that on some of them. Ooh, we can get a mood up here, we'll take that. How does this look? Power speed looking good. Let's go ahead and cure ourselves. Let's do a recreation here. Perfect. Oh no, I missed it. Hey, I should have went for the rice shower. They're easier to get when they're straight up. I just need one for the mood up. There we go. Alright. Speed guts. Ooh, big hits. Alright, let's see if she can do it. February Stakes is definitely the hardest one to win. I have belief. Taking the hammer. I believe in her. Do we have a Taiki Shuttle in here? That's the question. Taiki Shuttle and Agnes Digital seem to be the hardest ones here. Oh, there's Agnes Digital. No Taiki Shuttle, though. Taiki Shuttle's usually one that wrecks me here. Oh, a late start. Doesn't matter. As long as she alt speed carryovers, she's good. God dang it, dude. You didn't get it. This ain't good. I don't know if she's gonna pull it off. I don't know why February Stakes is such a painful one. This rain's definitely not helping her. No late start this time, that's good. Rushed, that don't matter, she's got plenty of stamina. You couldn't steal angling. There she goes, late surger push. Make her pace? I probably could have. Pace are a little tricky because sometimes she can't get her ult off. How am I at Clax? I'm at like 250. Ooh, can I get it?
ただいまセール中です。ぜひ交換
Dang, I don't have it.
ありがとう。
I'd love to get that. I don't really have the energy.
なんだか今みたい。
ここはま
次も先頭で走ること。
We need the money anyway. Come on, mood up! Aw.
なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくて。ただいませ。立て続けのレースもいいけど。
We should have enough stamina too to survive the Tenno
負け
show.
られない位置
Alright, we need to see that restraint.
次もまた。
Restraint spark. Come on down. Tail held high, restraint, slipstream. Come on, there's so many good things you can still give me right here.
なんだ力が溢れて。
There's tail held high. I don't think I got restraint and all that, though. Oh, I did! I got it! I didn't see it, but I got it! Oh, baby, we got a shot! We got a shot! I thought I saw restart. I didn't see restraint. We got a shot, baby! And we got our tail held high. Oh, baby.
なんだかお疲れ様ですトレーナーさん。本日は何を交換しますか。ありがとう。
What are we at on stamina? 538?
今みたいに疲れた顔は。
Alright, we're gonna do a recreation here. Get our mood up. Alright, Tenno showtime. This could be it!
お疲れ様。
Or it could be another dud, like it usually is. Alright, let's get ourselves as good as we can here. Dude, I don't have any of the greens for it. Really?
なんだか
What is the Tenno show? It's Firm Sunny. Firm. Sunny. Ignited Wit. Restraint. Playtime's over. Tail held high. Groundwork. Dodging danger. Ramp up. Center stage. What's our... Do I take Restless? I really don't want to take Restless, man. She can survive. She's got plenty to survive, right? She's got 777s, which is enough. I really don't want to take Restless. It's such a waste of skill point. Is corner recovery discounted? Not discounted though either. Dude, there's so many other better things to take. Like, I know I won't have the skill. If I take Restless, that's so many skills I'm losing out on. Dude, she can win. She just do not. Just don't get hit. Yeah, I can run her as late, but I'm taking like all the goddamn front skills. Oh, wait. I can run her as late and still get groundwork off. Wait a second. I know what I can take. Restraint. We could take groundwork. Tail held high. We can still take Sunny. We can still take Firm Conditions. There's groundwork activation. We can still take Nimble Nav. Her alt will not proc. Yeah, it will. It'll proc late. Right? 777s. It'll still proc off 777s. She just has to be in 3rd place, so it'll be very late. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, I don't even need tail. Actually, let's not take tail held high. It's not going to activate. I'm just trying to play it as... I don't want to take too many skills. Save the skill points. Or no, groundwork. Get her to the front of the pack with groundwork. Well, what's the worst that happens? We lose. Whatever. Ramp. Oh, I could have took ramp up. I mean, I tried to take as little as I could, just for the simple fact that I could get fast learner. All right, let's see how she does as late.
行くわよ。
ゆいスタートです。各馬娘
Go, go, go. She's got so much speed and power as long as she doesn't die. Yeah, pace requires more stam. Late's the least amount of stam needed. She'll get 777s too, but it's gonna be very late. Bam! Ult time! Don't give a crap about you.
気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。
Just that easy. Yes, energy. Okay. I know that I gotta change the front. I know. I've done that before where I forget to switch her back. Let's do this. Let's get our restraint, ignited wit, everything else. Grandparent. Okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna take... Wait, no. Reserve strength. We're gonna keep our energy here. Dude, I should just pop this off, man. It's a double, right? Yeah, it's a double. Freaking hell, dude. Who needs summer, man? We should frickin' just race through the whole summer. Yeah, there's no mushrooms there. Yeah, I have max speed just from this alone. Smack! Dude, we basically are back. We just want to hit power in the summer here. Actually, we need wit hits, actually, to get that to 600. I mean, we should, but... Oh, there's some wit right there. Speed and guts. Okay, you don't need to keep giving me speed. We got plenty of it. Oh my god, it gave me more speed. Okay. You don't need that. More wit! Nice. Stamina! Speed that we don't need! Speed that we don't need! Stop giving me speed! Perfect! Perfect slipstream, baby! Okay, we don't have a fast learner hat, do we? We do not. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. What does she have? So we can take ramp up speed eater, mile corner shifting gears. Mile corners, shifting gears, speed eater. What was the other one? Ramp up. We already got max discount ramp up. So what are we taking here? We have mile corner, shifting gears, speed eater. Stamina to spare, sympathy. Sympathy's super cheap. If we have it, might as well just take it. We do not. Do we have stamina to spare? We do. Ooh, we pretty good discount on it. Man, I don't like taking all these extra bullcrap skills though. Are we gonna be? I just want to see. Can I afford like all the big things? I know it's a pace skill. Oh, she's pace E. It's like so worthless. I think we have to gamble it. I don't want to. I really don't want to take it. She's pace E. Even if it is heavy discount, that's one whole other skill we might lose. If we get it, it'll prune it because we'll have max discount. We'll get max discount on this. So, on this one. So it's going to basically be between this one, Sympathy, and Slipstream. And let's just make sure here. We took all this. Alright. Yeah, I did. I bought Speed Eater in that. I bought Shifting and Speed Eater. Those are the only ones I bought, though. Alright. Come on, Slipstream. Most worthless skill there is.
なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくて
Dude, I don't like need anything right now except let's just take the power again.
今みたいに疲れた顔は後輩ちゃんたちには見せお疲れ様ですトレーナーさん本日は何を
Dude, I feel like racing, man.
ありがとうございますなんだか
I feel like I just race.
切れてなくて
I just need like all the skill points I can freaking get, dude. None of those hits are good enough.
注目の
次も先頭で走るとこ
And then I can train on the last one. The last day of summer.
なんだか疲れ
Yeah, good enough. Do I have a speaker? Okay.
疲れた顔
Good enough for me.
後輩ちゃんたちには見せないようにしなきゃ
Now we're for sure good. We get those ones back. We're ready to hit power one more time.
張り切っていこう
Oh, I for some reason I thought I was already... Okay. I thought I was already done with summer.
なんだか疲れが抜けきれ
I didn't even realize that was the second turn.
あんまりお疲れ様ですトレーナーさん本日は何を交換しますありがとうございます大切に使って今みたいに疲れた顔は
I wish there was something on wit, man. Wit's the only thing. I don't think we're gonna get enough for, like, we're solid on
抜
getting...
けきれてなくてあんまり元気に走る今みた
I
い
almost feel like I want to do this. See what I get. Probably nothing good. Got nothing really improved.
今みたいに疲れ
That was such a waste.
お疲れ様ですトレーナーさんなんだか疲れが抜け
That's what I was trying to do. We're gonna hit wit regardless. We're gonna hit it regardless. I want to get 600 wit. Alright. Now we race. I think we just race straight through almost.
ここは負けられない
We just don't have any... We don't have anything to give ourselves mood.
走るとこ見せるわね
What if we...
なんだか
We don't need anything from you. Like, I still gotta pay attention for
お疲れ様ですトレーナー
the slipstream hint.
注目の位置
気持ちいい風次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ
Okay, good.
なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくてあんまり元気にお疲れ様ですトレーナーさん本日は何を交換しますかありがとうございます大切に使ってくだ
Man, we have no
疲れ
things for that.
疲れが抜けきれてなくて
Dude, I don't know what the odds of getting another hit like this again is, so we're gonna take the power we can get right now. It's as good as it's gonna get. This should make sure we max power. Probably not the best decision, but
お願いします
we're racing the rest of the way through and we're not gonna have mood. We might go all the way down to awful.
なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくてお疲れ様です
Frontrunner, Leader's Pride's always good. It's always good for Frontrunner. It's one of the reasons Summer Maru Zensky is so good. It comes with the gold version of it.
次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ
Mom, big power. No speed, big power. I'll take wit too. Big wit and big power. Big power. There we go. That's fine. We don't need anything. We just need to get power up and wit up.
あんまり元 トレーナーさん。
注目の
Big power, big wit.
気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。
Stamina's fine too. Right-handed, big power. There we go, big guts.
なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくて、あんまり元気に。お疲れ様ですトレーナーさん。本日ありがとうございます。大切に。立て続けのレースもいい。なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくて、あんまり元気。立て続けのレースもいいけど、たまには休む。注目の一番人気9番マルゼンス。
Alright.
気持ちいい風。次もまたかっ飛ばすわよ。
That's big guts, big power. There we go. Look at max. Looking like we're gonna max power. That was some wit. We'll take it. Skin's coming in hot. It is what it is. We take what we get.
お疲れ様ですトレーナーさん。本日ありがとうございます。
Hey, Meep, how's it going?
大切に使ってく
We're just finishing up a run here.
今みたいに疲れた顔は
Already burnt out? Yeah, it is. The thing is, everybody, like,
してくれるのは嬉しいけど、
I'll be still doing more Track Blazer than Grand Live when Grand Live drops, because once we get rerolls, man, we gotta really ramp up the parent runs with rerolls. It'll feel a little bit better being able to reroll. Like this run, if I could reroll it, it'd be so nice.
気持ち
It'd be so nice to be able to reroll it and have twice the chance.
飛ばすわよ。
Just double the chances of getting them. Now, I mean, most of the time it'll be double the disappointment. There's our wit. Speed, we don't need that. Power, we saw there. Alright. Come on. Big power. Power's good. Power's good. We need wit. We need a... Okay, I think we're good on wit, too. I actually think we're good on everything.
お疲れ様ですトレーナーさん。
I think we're good on the stats.
大切に使ってください。なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくて、
So we're literally gonna just chase a hint if we can get it at the very end. Yeah, we're good on wit. Okay.
お疲れ様です。
This is literally... I mean, I can buy the guts ones. I don't know what else to buy in here. Buy stamina.
ありがとう。私の走りを信頼してくれるのは嬉しいけど、あんなにも連続して走るのはちょっと。注目の一番
Auto Train ain't coming out for a long time.
気持ち
And even if they gave it to us early, it's only going to be URA and Unity Cup. I don't think they have it for Grand Live, Grand Masters, or anything. They only have auto, I think, through Trinkle Series, through the current day JP, as well as Unity Cup and URA when they buffed them. The buffed version of those. Okay, we got plenty of power now. Just give me anything but power and speed. The truth about Track Blazer. Maybe I can do that one tomorrow.
お疲れ様ですトレーナー。
Maybe I could do it today. I'll take a look after this. What are we at? Literally nothing in here for me to buy.
ありがとうございます。大切に
We're in an awful mood on the final bits. With no hints to be seen. What would I even get on this one? Do I not have a max discount on something? I do not have max discount Tail Hill
お疲れ
Tie.
様です。なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくて、あんまり元気に走れないかも。お疲れ様。なんだ。やりましょう。
Bam! There we go. Doing something. Even with an awful mood, we're doing something.
負けるつもりで走ることはないわ。こんな状態。
ここは負け。
気持ちいい風。次もまたカット。
Medium S, End S, fast learner, nice. Alright.
なんだか
Oh, I didn't use my... Shoot, I was an idiot. I didn't even think to use this.
疲れた顔は
I'm not gonna use the whistle here. Just in case there's a hint that I'm gonna try... Like, if there's a hint, I can try and get it on wit on the next turn.
やりましょう。いつだって万全の状態で走れるとは限らないじゃない。
ここは負けられない。
気持ちいい風。次もまたカットバスわよ。
No hints, no nothing.
なんだか疲れが抜けきれてなくて。あ、やりましょう。どれだけコンディションが悪くても負けるつもりで走ることはないわ。
注目の一
Alright.
次もまた
I might use the calculator on this one, though. I have so many skills that we want. But I don't think we're gonna take any gold skills. We'll see. Ignited Wit. Playtime's over. Tail held high. Dodging dangers. Front straightaways, medium corners. Mile straightaway. We can probably take up tempo if we have room. Let's see. Fast pace. Early lead. Center stage. Ramp up. Ball runner. Saw. Yeah, we're right-handed. We have 281. Probably up tempo. Home stretch. I don't want to take sympathy. Get that crap out of here. Cloudy days. Hey, there we go. All right, let me put it in the calculator because I have no golds on this run. All right, let's see. It should be. I mean, all the stats are fairly solid. Guts being 700 and stamina 702. But I'm scared. 1200, 765. 1200. Solid SS. Should I even think about it? It feels like it's a solid SS, but man, I'm always worried, man. I've had ones where it was barely not. That takes it to an A+. 100%. Alright, I'll believe you people. Make sure I got everything. Ignited Wit. We got Ignited Wit. We got Restraint. Playtime's over. Tail held high. Groundwork. 777s. Don't care, don't care. Yeah, wait, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Dodging danger, got it. Got it. Don't. Got it, got it. Don't. Got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. And we got all those. Alright. Second wind? No, I don't give a crap about no second wind. Ignited Wit, Playtime's over, tail held high, dodging danger. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's see the garbage sparks here. Garbage sparks coming in. Garbage sparks coming in hot. Oh man, that's big SS. This is it. It's gonna be trash. You know it's gonna be bad. How often do I get good ones? Guts, medium, and nothing. Dang it. No! We had restraint. We had it. Where's my reroll button? Where's my goddamn rerolls? Where's my... I'm gonna... You know what? We just stay on this screen and we wait for the update. Where's my update? Supposed to be right here. It's bugged. All that. Like,
トレーナー君とじゃなきゃきっとたどり着けなかったわ。ありがとう。母の舞台。以前
the grind continues.
的に見えたよ。きっと今も上を目指して
Worse than some Unity cuts for. I know. Man, and we got both wit and restraint on the run. We got them both. I mean, it's not going to be easy. Wit has a... Let me look at theirs. Let me look at the borrows. They have wit on every level, don't they? I'm pretty sure they have wit on every level. Hopefully they do. Let's see. Yeah, they have wit. Oh no, they only have wit on 2 of the levels. Ooh. That reduces it. I mean, that only reduces it by 2.5. It's not the end of the world. You're not going to get much better than that for a while. Yeah, restraint's also. So restraint only has a 25. So we're trying to hit... Okay. So if we have both of them, what is the math that we just get both of those? Just getting both of those is... a... So what? A 32.5... times a... what? 25% chance? Yeah. We have an 8% chance to get both of them. 8% chance. So I gotta have, what? One out of... After I do that 12 more times, do that 12 more times and we'll get it. 12 more times. We'll finally get it. Or, if we had rerolls, it'd take about 6 more times. Plus, if we want to get everything else, we got another bunch of frickin' 20 to 30% chances. I don't know. Is it really worth it? There's so many other things we're reducing our chances on in that one. Like, I don't know if it's... I don't know if restraint's worth it, man. I don't know if restraint's worth it. Like, I'm sacrificing so much on that run. Oh, wait! Wait, did he switch it back to the ballroom? Did he listen to me? He brought back the ballroom Sayun Sky. I was begging for it. He realized his TM Opera O sucked. Nobody wanted to use that TM Opera O. It was trash. So he swapped it. He probably had a bunch of people complaining. Like, what the hell are you putting this trash out there for? Well, I know we just did it for the sake of there's actually a decent one, but it's still not good enough. It was a good run, but I don't want to focus it. Okay, let me see. How's my borrow doing? People using mine? I mean, it's gonna be hard to get another hit that surpasses this one, man. It's hard. But if I get one more hit like this, I don't even need to borrow. Oh yeah, we're already at the 573. It's getting about 50 runs a day. Maybe more, I don't even know. Yeah, like 30 to 40 a day. I don't know. Yeah, because, see, if I can get one of these, because the thing is, she has, like, everything but groundwork. She has wit, playtime's over, tail held high, ramp up, dodging danger, nimble nav, a couple other things, mixed in with her having playtime's over, slipstream, wit, Umamusume, ramp up, pre positioning, and then this one, playtime's over, tail held high, wit, groundwork, Umamusume, dodging danger. Yeah, she has nimble. So guess what she's really, really good for? Gold Ship, because Gold Ship don't care about no Umamusume. Guess who else she'll be good for? Mr. CB herself. Because she has Umamusume built in as well. So she's a very solid grandparent for Mr. CB. On Miles, at least. Or a great-grandparent for her. Then I also have this one right here. Is it this one? Yeah, this is my Power 3 Turf 2 with Slipstream, Umamusume, Ramp Up. Wish I had more than that, but... But this one is, this one will not, the problem is in, depending on the track, we're gonna more so want stamina over that. Plus, it doesn't have the freaking whatever you call it climax. Oh, I have this one too. Is it this one? Oh, this is the one that has climax 3. And then I also have, where's that Fuji? Is it this Fuji? No. I did so many Fuji runs. Oh yeah, this Fuji. Oh yeah, this was the, this is my old Fuji that had Wit 2, Mile 3, with TS Climax 2, Playtime's Over, Slipstream, Dodging Danger, Ramp Up. No Ignited Wit, though. And Wit's not gonna be all that good. Need more stamina. But if I go to my... Like, let's see, who are my best stamina ones again? This is the best stamina I have for longs. But, hey, it'll work. We got groundwork. We got stamina 3. It's long, too. But I can only put this on one side. I can only put it on one side of my grandparents. But, I mean, it'll work. On one of them, it'll work. The other one, I'll have to figure it out. Because the one, when I make Ballroom Seiyun Sky, I can't use her. But, hey, that one will be fine. Let's see. Yeah, this one's possible for my Mile. If I need Stamina Sparks for Mile, potentially, in Grand Live, we have her. And we have her for my stamina if I need stamina and mediums. But she doesn't have TS Climax scenario. Yeah. My options are very limited. What is this one? Okay, stamina mile. Stamina turf. The deck history? Yeah, I guess. My decks are a little non-normal. Like, this one right here. This is the deck. Kind of funny that the best backline parent is a front. Yeah. My best one is front. That's because, I mean, they're good on everybody. They're just generically good skills. Slipstream, because they're going to be harder generically to get long term. I mean, eventually it's going to get more and more selective as we get more and more skills. Because what is going to happen over time? What happens over time, and this is kind of how I look at skills. This is actually I actually want to get the skill Nothing Ventured. And this one is going to be on Nakayama Wit. So if you pull over Summer Maruzenski and you get this card, this one is a fairly solid one to try and build into your parents. Well, the White Spark, Risky Business. And I say the reason to get Risky Business built into your parents and grandparents is it's never on a meta card. Ever. It's never on a meta card again. So this one will be a key one to get involved too, because it's a fairly strong speed skill. I mean, you're not going to be using Summer Gold Shift. You're not going to use Speed Gold Shift other than for parent making too. Like Speed Gold Shift has it. She's your Umastan grinding card, so you get her for parent making Umastans. Like, eventually, she can give you the white. So you bring Speed Gold Shift. She has Risky Business. She has Super Stan. She has end close or corners, straightaways, whichever one you want. Plus, you can prune out some other skills. This, like, to me, this will be a solid parent card when she comes out. For that reason. But Nothing Ventured is the gold version, which means you'll have a higher chance. But she's never on a meta card. Like, this skill is just gone unless you fit it into your parents. And it's a 0.25 speed increase. So not too bad. And it's random. It's random when it hits. And it can hit. It can get speed carryover. It can help you win the race. The only thing is you're gambling on the stamina drain. So it's more of a sprinter mile skill. But still, one I want to try and get built in at some point. But that's like a long-term goal. When we have way more rerolls and probably auto and stuff in. But that's how I try and find skills. So like if you look at... Now, Playtime's Over is not going to be important in Grand Live. And there's a good reason for that. Because Light Hello has it right here. The gold version. But... as you'll see, you're not going to get another good card until Hot Springs the farm for it. And Playtime's Over is kind of a tricky one. Because it is like always available on meta cards. So, like here's a meta card. Like, it's just always available on some of the best cards in the game. Forever Young has it. Actually, there might be a slight period where you don't really get access to it in here. Yeah, actually, Die with Scarlet Wit. It kind of falls off after that, it looks like. So yeah, after Die with Scarlet Wit, until we get back to Forever Young Wit, Playtime's Over kind of falls out. Although, when we get her, holy crap, she covers everything, man. God, this card's so good. So good. I mean, look at this beauty. Tale 9, Uncharted art. Lights or whatever. Yeah. Tail 9 with Uncharted Height. Yeah, and you get you get everything you could ever want in here. She has very high wit frequency, and with the way the scenario works, you will get everything on this card. You like easily can prune this card out of everything that you need. Alright, someone said they had a video I could react to. I think, let me see. Some other person that I've never reacted to before. It was not Lightburb, it was somebody else. Let me find the comment they had. Oh yeah, here we go. The truth about Trackblazer. Somebody I'll disagree with. Oh, are they new? Or they've been making content for a while? They were making content since Trackblazer launched. A rant. Is it that one? I'm guessing it's this one. Trackblazer and a support card. So it's this, is it this one? Or is it this one? I mean, this one's got his most views. Alright, I guess I could. 30 minutes? Jesus Christ. Or 23 minutes? It's 9:30? Alright, I mean, it's pretty much the end of the day if I do that. Let's see it. Oh, I've seen him
game
before.
modes that I don't like is they're so brainless. Like, I just click, 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 click. Still better than Trackblazer, honestly. Dude, I like Trackblazer. As much as it is a pain in the ass to have to run it for fucking an hour, like, dude, Trackblazer is so much, like, more fun. The one thing about these game modes...
Alright. Is this just a rant? Is this not like a video? Like, is he actually...
Or you go race, save, Umamusume stakes, race, 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 if you can. If you on how to play it, the one thing about...
In this Umamusume video, I once again rage baited myself into a 30-minute rant. I go over the objective correct plays and try to discuss support cards, especially Agnes Tachyon. Wait, correct plays in Trackblazer and discuss support cards, especially Agnes Tachyon in Trackblazer. Alright, well, let's do it. Whatever. I don't care. Let me mute this. Let's see what... I don't think I've reacted to any... I think I've watched a couple of his videos before. I don't... Yeah, so I've seen this one. Oh, wait. Did I... Maybe I reacted to this one? Or did I just watched it? I don't even know. I know I remember watching this. I've watched a couple of his. I'll sub to him so we can get some more in there. But he's been covering this since Trackblazer's dropped. Oh my god, that... what has he got going on here? What is this? Is this supposed to be that one meme with the... Is this supposed to be that one meme? Or whatever relating to that one scene with the one white girl and like 9 black guys? Alright. The Wu-Tang Way.
You don't have enough, you need...
Is it... Wait, this one's not the right one? planning for CM15 was hell. Hey, I'm just using my freaking Aries Cup aces for this next one. And we're going to try and rebuild this weekend a little bit on Christmas Ogre Cap, but my front runners are too strong, man. Raw one? Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Rest /
Alright, let's just do it. Alright, let's get this up here. Alright. Let's get the recording going and we'll just do this. This one, I cut back a little bit on the last one. I didn't quite triple it. I think I like did 2.5 times the length. So we can expect this one maybe to be an hour long, right? Maybe an hour long, hour and a half long, which will be good timing because that'll be a good timing for me to get off then. All right. Start the recording now. Alright, so we have another video here that I've had quite a few people ask me in chat while streaming to react to. Somebody else here ranting about Trackblazer. If you watched plenty of my runs in Trackblazer, especially when I do my ace runs, I do a lot of, I don't know if you call it ranting or crashing out, whatever you want to call it. And so they want me to react to this, and so he's kind of making a video on Trackblazer and support cards, and the truth, according to the title here. And it's basically a rant. People thinking that I'm going to have some big disagreements with it, so we'll kind of have to see how it goes there. Yeah, people calling me out. Yeah, my Christmas Ogre Cap runs are probably my biggest crash outs in Trackblazer to this date. But let's just go ahead and see what he is ranting about here with Trackblazer. And so it is, yeah, 23-minute video. So if you know how much I like to extend the length of these videos, it's probably going to be a long one. So let's just go ahead and get right into it.
The one thing about these game modes that I don't like is they're so brain.
And right off the bat, I noticed he's doing Unity Cup here. So I wonder, is he just building a, well, Taiki Shuttle, so... The only reason I go back to Unity Cup would be for, like, well, now never. But I don't even think if I wanted to get Ignited Wit in my kit. But Unity Cup is dead to me until potentially, it depends how it kind of works out, until we get the update to buff Unity Cup and URA. And the reason saying that is when they do get the buffs, from what I understand, it should be possible, depending on your deck, to get SS's in Unity Cup and URA, and they have the most useful sparks, and I think you will get a decent amount more skill points. The problem being, though, I think by that time we're going to be getting towards the end of Grand Masters when it gets its buffs, but Unity Cup and URA have like the two most important skills that you want to keep in your parents, which is going to be URA gets the Essence of Racing Stamina, very good speed skill you want to get built in, and of course the one that I've been heavily grinding up to this point, Ignited Wit. And if I can get quality runs where I can do all of the races for the G1 affinity in them, while still maintaining an SS rank, then they might have potential, especially if they give us, which very unlikely, but if they give us the auto early. If they give us auto early where we can do auto runs in URA Unity Cup, I will absolutely have those things running 24/7. I don't know why I'm getting all into that right now, because that probably has nothing to do with this video.
Like, I just click, 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 click. Still better than Trackblazer, honestly. Dude, I like Trackblazer. As much as it is a pain in the ass to have to run it for fucking an hour, like, dude, Trackblazer is so much, like, more fun, bro. I like...
Trackblazer more fun? Not for aces. For parents, very chill. I don't know if I'd call it fun, but it's chill. It has, like, parent runs have a lot of ups and downs. You get the ups. If you're like me and you're trying to go for those perfect parents and you've been grinding them a lot, it's feel like you get those little dopamine hits when you get the inspirations, especially for skills like Ignited Wit, which you can't get in any other way. You get it, you get all your skills, you're getting hit with all the dopamine, and then at the very end of the run, it just blue balls you with garbage sparks. So it's still chill, nice and relaxing, but it sucks. Now, when Grand Live drops, we will get access to rerolls, our first iteration of rerolls. Maybe they'll give us a better version of it. Maybe they'll give us more. Unlikely. But with that, it basically doubles the value of the run when it comes to parents because you can re-roll it one time. So if you think about it from the standpoint of how long it takes to do any other scenario versus a Track Blazer run, since you're getting a re-roll one time on it, it's the equivalent, even though it takes an hour to run it, it's as if you did 2 runs. So it's 30 minutes per run, theoretically, at least in terms of the value you're getting out of it. But yeah, I like Track Blazer, even with that, the garbage.
Facts. I don't get the hate for Track Blazer. It's one of the only scenarios where you can control your bad RNG and turn it around, unlike the other ones. You can actually, there is like good plays and
5
bad
minutes
plays.
in, 0 seconds
You need to know
watched.
what you're doing,
Yeah.
and if you know what you're doing, you're able to get such better results, so much more than just like a Unity Cup run. If Track Blazer was shorter, it would be my favorite scenario. Exactly, right? Dude, I'm telling you guys.
I mean, Track Blazer, you get really strong run. The biggest problem with Track Blazer is, man, it takes so long to get to the first inspiration. If you're like me, you want to just get to that inspiration and see if you got the run. The first inspirations where you do it, did you get medium S? Did you get mile S? Did you get whatever? If not, kill the run, try again. And Unity Cup was really good for that because it took me like 3 to 5 minutes to get to that. And I was just able to spam runs. It's completely brain dead. So I could just spam like 2 or 3 runs while at work on a break. Like I could literally just take my break and just spam like 3 runs in Unity to the first inspiration. And when I get medium S, it's like, holy crap, I've got a potential run now. While in Track Blazer, I have to think, you have to sit down, takes 20 minutes to get there. And it just sucks. And like, I have not been able to just casually grind out to get that medium S while maybe doing something else because I can't do it brain. Grand Live will bring that back to a certain extent, but there's going to be the one problem in Grand Live is there is a lot of RNG on the front end, which is good. It's a lot better than Unity's back end RNG where you lose the final race and your entire run that you just did in Unity is dead because you've lost that final race, even though it said you're double circle on everything. Grand Live, you're going to be killing them off before the first inspiration on the times if you don't get the right songs. The big ones being the skill point ones. But it'll be kind of brain dead to get to that point, so you can just cycle through them real quick. And it'll be very nice to do runs in short bursts versus having to just sit there and think a little bit more with Track Blazer.
If you're getting results, like significantly lower results than like your peers who have like similar stuff to you, it's genuinely a knowledge gap. Like I'm serious. Like I'm actually so serious.
I don't know. Mine's pretty bad luck. If you've watched me do my runs, I'm pretty unlucky. Wit has always been a problem, but I will say with me, when you go over the high roll in Track Blazer, it can be tough. And I think that's one of my problems. I'm always going for that high roll, trying to min-max those perfect skills, the stats across the board being perfect, and it never happens. It's one of the reasons why I'm reusing my Aries Cup aces right now at this point, my frontrunners at least, in the Cancer Cup. Because even though the greens are not perfect for them, and I'm having to gamble a little bit more on activation of groundwork because I have to have taking the lead to activate it, they're just so strong that I'm not going to get anything close to them in any time, like reasonable amount of time that's worth my effort right now, versus just taking that little extra gamble on groundwork, especially with my Summer Mario Zensky, who only needs that. But I wouldn't say it's complete knowledge. Now, as a free-to-play, yes. I mean, if you're one of those people that's stuck getting A pluses, okay, yeah, maybe you're doing it wrong because you're not doing enough races. But getting the really good run does require a decent amount of luck, and sometimes if you want to get like that really god run, also taking a deck that might not be as consistent but can get you that high roll overall.
It's like genuinely a knowledge gap. The difference between, okay, example time, When I first started Trackblazer and I was still iffy on how to play it, I was getting S to S plus, maybe SS. I understood how to play the scenario. I only get SS and above now. The only time I get S plus is on like a shitty ass run, like in the King Halo runs that we saw. Okay, the thing with that, right, is think about it like,
I mean, what kind of runs is he talking about, though? Is he talking about Ace or Parents? I mean, I can get an SS. I could get probably a lot. I've only gotten one UG. But it's not because of lack of knowledge. It's because how if you go over that high roll, it's way more gambly. It's way more. And when you go to, I do mostly parent runs, and parent runs, I'm taking less optimal cards. But yeah, if you're doing a guts deck run, that one generally will get you SS just by default, as long as you get some guts hits in there, because you're just bringing up 4 stats. But other than that, S plus or a high S plus. I feel like for especially a newer player is your average that you could kind of expect on an average to below average run, with a high slightly above average being your SS, and then like that big run that you hit everything can be that SS plus or UG run. But there is some luck. Now the thing is, there's not much of a difference between an SS and a UG. I know a lot of people are scared about those UGs, but there's ultimately not much between those. It's like you get a little bit of a higher roll on the stats and maybe an extra skill, and that can take you all the way from an SS to a UG. And most of it, if you've seen with CMs, whenever I see UGs, I'd say probably about 80 to 90% of them, maybe 80% of them, are absolutely trash. Like, sometimes you just want to see those UGs because they're people that took like 3 gold heals on the mile. Like, they just took things that were good for rank, but not actually good for the track. So, people really like to look at rank too much, and it can be kind of an indicator that your run was good. Like, if you do have like an S rank, then it probably is bad because you just don't have enough skills. Your stats are pretty low. But once you get into that like high S plus, especially as a free to play that's maybe using a little bit weaker cards, to that SS plus, you're in that sweet range of, as long as you got all the correct skills, your stats look solid, it's a good Uma overall in that range. Don't worry if you're not getting UGs. I've only gotten one. But it comes based on what you're trying to go for. Like
this, right? You are rolling a 6-sided dice. Just stay with me. Even, you know what? We're rolling a 12-sided dice. Okay? If you hit number 1.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, people with really good cards like us, yes. Typically, S plus is a bad roll. It's basically an S plus means your summer was atrocious for having that. But I know some people that have weaker cards. Like, if you're using SR cards, you can typically a high S plus might be your average run. I'm talking from average people, not us people that have all the good stuff and good cards and the right setups to really get more consistent runs.
You lose. If you hit 2 to 12, you win, right? Unity Cup or a finale, you only need to roll the dice. What? You only need to roll the dice 7 times, okay? Not that bad. 7 times. You need to roll the dice. In Trackblazer, you need to roll that dice 40 times. The odds of you hitting 1 increase exponentially because you're rolling the dice so much more. And
rolling, he's talking about the races in terms of what are you hitting? I mean, just getting lucky on the items or stuff? Or is he talking about getting the skills?
That's why it feels like you lose so much more in Trackblazer. It's because you're simply
losing races. Okay.
Putting in more entries. Yeah, bro, now try without Kita and find motion. No, why would I do that? But that's the thing, is like, you know what? You want me to prove your point? Try it without Kita. Try it without Kita and find motion. You know what? I know just the guy. Does anyone recognize the name Spitfire? He is one of the highest in our club.
Try it without Kita. Also, you're saying do it without the meta cards.
He doesn't have Kita or Find Motion. He has more UGs than me by far. He's
okay. That don't matter. Like, UG doesn't matter. Show the Umas themselves.
Way better than me at printing rate maxing.
I mean, I can get high rank too if I wanted to chase it. I'm not going to chase it though. Like, I would just do Guts runs and I would get UGs. When the Guts cards hit in the summer, you get a UG just off the stats themselves. So, I mean, that's just Guts maxing / getting a fast learner and a bunch of skills with high stats. UG doesn't mean anything.
Way better. These are just the highest ranked UGs. He hits UG. He brings a UG to every CM, at least one. Look at this deck. Rico. Borrow, find, mode.
I will say, that is one thing that also helps too. I don't have Rico, so if I wanted to use it, I have to borrow it. So Rico is another card that can help you get UGs a little bit easier as well, because it kind of covers that gap in stamina and guts for you, so that you can really focus on your speed, power, and wit. Now, I like to talk a lot of crap on Rico because I don't have her. I had to perma borrow her in Unity Cup because I just didn't get lucky on my free pulls. But I had everything else for Unity Cup. So being a whale myself, I was able to survive through Unity Cup without Rico. But if I had it, I could have seen myself using it here. As much as I say I don't like her, and people give me crap for that, I would have definitely probably used Rico in some of my runs during Trackblazer if I had her myself. There's a lot better options if you don't have her for borrows that you shouldn't borrow her realistically. Now going into Grand Live, I'm going to have Light Hello, and she's going to be my best friend for a while on there. So, but yeah, Rico's another one that helps with the UGs, I will say that.
Ocean. Fuku. These.
So if he's saying that's a bad card, in that sense, he's wrong. And I see a fine motion here. I see the wit cards. Fuku kind of helps with it as well.
These are his two like big cards. The problem is when you don't have like banner cards, like when you don't have at least somewhat meta banner cards, that's the difference. But the thing is if like, I understand that if you're like a newer player, right? He's literally just using Fuku and like Rico combinations. Sure, bro, it's literally like, okay, I get it if you're fucking new and you have shit cards. Yeah, if you don't have any MLB.
Love and Rico. Yeah, I mean, I always joke on it because I didn't have it. I hated having to borrow it, so it kind of became a meme with me with Rico. But if you knew me before Unity Cup, I loved using the Tizuna card, and I was so excited to potentially get the Rico card, get lucky on those free pulls, and then decide to be able to do 400 and MLB her, and then I got nothing in those for the first 200. So I ended up actually limit break 3ing, I believe, Rice Shower instead because of how it went. But no, she's a good card. But hey, Light Hello, we'll have that one. I'm going deep into that banner because of Agnes Tachyon speed.
If you don't have any MLB SSRs, yeah, it's probably going to be hard as fuck for you. No shit. But like, dude, if you've been playing the game since like Unity Cup, beginning of Unity Cup, you should have an MLB like banner card at this point, like honestly. And if you don't,
but I will say with Rico, as someone's mentioned here, everybody that's fallen in love with Rico for your stamina guts, man, Grand Live is going to be a big awakening for you. You had it easy with stamina in guts in Unity Cup. You've had it easy with stamina and guts in Trackblazer. Light Hello does not give those stats. She's more of a speed and some guts in hers. So stamina is going to be very fun for a lot of people. Hopefully you've been working on parents and have some stamina sparks ready to go for making new ones for Grand Live because of the new speed cap, you're not going to be able to afford to just kind of hit stamina to get your stamina in there. You're going to want to get it through sparks, and the very little you'll get through other means in the scenario. But we will be going back to how it felt in the URA to struggle at getting stamina, and stamina being a main contention point. Luckily in Grand Live, the longest distance race we have is the Arima Keenan. If we had to do the Tenno Show Spring 3200, that one would be a nightmare in Grand Live, and we would probably see people not even getting close to max speed in those runs. But that's the reason we don't have a long one there.
Don't have one? Then either you plan to pour...
Yeah, and someone mentions, it'll be really fun now that we'll have Summer Gold Ship to assist people in getting their murmurs off. Because right now, Mystifying Murmur had a condition that was a little bit tricky, that it was not a very sure thing that would hit. Summer Gold Ship basically all it becomes is a wit check, and you pass that wit check, and you get Mystifying Murmur off, and you have 2 shots at getting it, 1 for the initial condition, and 2 for the second condition, or the gold ship. So very likely people will bring 2 Mystifying Murmurs, and they will get them off way more consistently than they did in the past. So it'll be fun.
You plan poorly, you're absurdly unlucky, or you're new to gacha games, and that concept of saving your carrots for meta shit is like not a concept that you know. That's not something that you would normally do. That's fair enough. Like, whatever. How am I losing these? What I like about Track Blazer is that since I played JP Umamusume, I realized that the next scenarios have nothing to do with the actual races except for Project La Arc and Beyond Dreams. It's not a bad thing, it's just the game is still fun. I just like seeing numbers go up in training, such as same. I'm running SR and get strong SS careers pretty often. That's what I'm saying. It's a knowledge gap. It's actually like
Yeah, I mean, there is the knowledge. There's the people that don't know what they're doing. And like I just mentioned, with Grand Live, people are gonna be super lost. Yes. Oh yeah, and someone did sub. Yeah. Let me see. Let me check. Let me take a break here. Put a cut in there for right now. Oh man, it was a sub. Okay, yeah, Easy Cheese. Thanks for the Prime sub for 5 months. Yeah, I seen it pop up. I was gonna say something after it. Okay. All right. But yeah, thanks for the sub, man. Got a lot of people giving me the Prime subs. They always help, especially if you've seen my poll plan. It is, it's, let's just say through Grandmasters, if I have red new luck, I'm looking at $3,000. So let's not have red new luck. But if I do, I'll take all the donations you can give. Like I said, I might have to start charging for some coaching sessions, like some of the others. Make some money to pay for for wailing out, because I want to try and get that top 96 in League of Heroes. All right, let's just get back into it. Let's just get it going again, man. What are we in? We're only 4 minutes in. How long have I been yapping? Holy crap, dude! I'm gonna turn this into 2 hours at this rate. All right, let's just go.
I'm so serious, bro. Dude, in Track Blazer, I'm not kidding. Every single turn you do has to have a purpose. There's no such thing as doing turns in Track Blazer.
Well, I mean, it's like that in every single scenario. You don't willy-nilly any of your turns, and any of them. They all have a purpose, even if that purpose is resting because of what's coming up next. The only time you would say it doesn't have a purpose is if you're building for Open League and you've got your Uma built, and you're just going to rest the entire rest of the race or run. So there are Open League aces where there's no purpose to certain turns. But if you're building for graded, every single turn you should have a purpose. Now, you would say in Track Blazer, a lot of times a low roll is going to be when you don't get items and you're constantly having to rest on those like dead turns versus being able to do a training. Like your high rolls are you keep getting energy items and you never have to rest. You're just taking the energy items. You're getting a potential rainbow pop-off hit on those turns that are normally kind of that dead turn before you go on another long amount of races. And so, but it's like that in everything. In Grand Live, every turn has a purpose. In Unity Cup, every turn had a purpose. It'll always have a purpose. It just might not be as obvious in this one because you have to really plan, your calendar's really planned out with your races, and then when you get those dead turns needing to hit a training.
Just to get to the next turn. Every single turn you do in Track Blazer has to do something and has to have a reason as to why you're doing it. If you're just fucking willy-nilly doing turns sometimes, like even 1 or 2 turns that don't really do anything, you're fucked. You're fucked. Because like, think about it, bro. In Track Blazer, think about it. These turns, you're just straight trying to level up training facilities,
that was
get
my
your
computer
mood
there,
up,
not yours.
Leveling friend gauges, right? 1, 2, 3. You're popping Megaphone to maximize stats within the first 3 turns, okay? Late August, you race. Early September.
Wait, is he? Oh no, okay, never mind. That's a big disagreement. A lot of people have told me you pop the Megaphone. You buy that Megaphone because this is right after the debut. A lot of people tell me to take the megaphone and pop it here. I do not like that. And maybe it's really, to me, awkward. If I'm on a high roll, what happens in my high rolls is this game keeps throwing good items at me. And right now, at that point, your hits, those hits are maybe giving you like 2 or 3 stats a pop, especially if it's like the 40%. And I like to save that money for the high roll when it keeps throwing all the goodies at me. I know some people disagree with that opinion. I think it works either way. But I've had runs where I'm doing the races here, and it just keeps throwing items at me. Now, I will say, usually when that happens, you have the opportunity down here at the bottom. You're usually doing, what is it? You're doing the race here and here. There's a race here, but normally you're either resting or trying to do a training here, and then you're doing the triple race here, and then potentially the 4th race right after it in the classic year. At least that's how I plan it out. But if it keeps throwing items at me, I will then just go full Uma abuse, as I call it, Uma abuse, and I will just race from here all the way through to this one. Luckily, you can usually, after the Rimakinen, there's no negative impacts from that Uma abuse you had there. If it's throwing items at you, usually you'll have maybe some cupcakes or a cure to deal with that. But still, even with that, I really don't like wasting the money on the training like others do. But I think it goes either way works. It's just I like to have the ability to buy everything when it throws really good stuff at me.
September, you race. Late September, you either rest to get energy to do these other races, or you train because you have an item, or you just have enough energy somehow. Race. Turn to spare. You either race 4 in a row here, and you swap this out so you can do a.
I will never, unless I see the opportunity. If you have if you have the items and you have a really good training in this area, you take the training, like a double rainbow or something, and then you can use this to make up for it, and you can do the 4 in a row. But I mean, I see a lot of people don't like using the race right after this one, but that one's so nice as well. Just because even though you're gonna get the mood down, the turn right after it, you're gonna get a mood up. And if you have a cure, you can deal with any skin condition you get from that. And if you've been lucky on the items, you also have the energy to do a training anyway right after that. I think there's a lot of different opinions, though, on how to play these races, and I think they all can work in different ways. It just depends on how the items drop, and everything works just in general.
Training day, or you'd use this as your rest/training day. Race. Next year, this turn, you use this to get energy back or train every time. There's no excuse.
Nope. Nah, I disagree. I pretty much almost always race here. Almost always. I don't see I mean, definitely parent runs. Definitely on parent runs, always race there. I'm guessing he's only specifically talking about aces. Parents, 100% for sure. I like to get there. You want to keep that money coming in and keep items coming in because you could potentially get items. You want to have as many items as you can for that summer. And money and races, or doing the races, can get you the items as well as the money to buy those items.
Or you are curing something that happened, maybe skin outbreak or something if you're really unlucky this early. Race.
I mean, nothing happens after Arima Keenan. You don't get a negative impact. Like Arima Keenan, this is one thing that confused me early on too, but you will not get a negative thing from over racing or anything after the Arima Keenan. So unless you got the skin condition going into it and decided not to cure it there, which potentially could happen if you don't have the items, just race here. And then if you get like the stupidly bad roll and you get skin condition, negative mood down, and a bunch of other stuff, well, the run dies. But if you want the high roll, to me, that's what you do. Not Arima. Okay, why do I keep saying Arima Keenan? Hopeless stakes, or homeless stakes, as some call it. Yeah, I keep thinking Arima Keenan. The Arima Keenan is that day. Just we're in our first year, so we can't do it. Yeah, hopeless stakes. Sorry, that was a misspeak there.
Rest day.
You're
resting to get energy for these
Same
three
thing
races
applies
right
to
here.
Arima
If you don't
Keenan,
have
though.
enough, you need energy for these 3 races right here. Oka Show, right here. Bang. Next, you've done 3 in a row, you take your rest break, you train, you get good stats, race, save day, or you race again, race 4 in a row.
Yeah, you can do the race 4 in a row. This one's a very tricky one. I try and do the, like, if you have the items, this is, well, if you have, this is an area of potential. I usually wouldn't do it here, but you have what I call the Uma abuse route, which I mean is you have the energy item, usually the kale, plus the enough cupcakes to take you all the way back up to great mood. And what you basically do is you can just do all the races all the way through. Heck, if you have all that stuff right here in early January, I mean, heck, you could potentially just race all the way to the summer. If the stats are okay enough, you have the cupcakes. Very unlikely at this point to have it, I'm just saying. You have the kale, you can just race, use the cupcakes to take yourself back up to, well, use the kale first, since you're already probably in an awful mood. You won't get any negative from it, it just gives you the energy. Use the cupcakes to take you all the way back up to a great mood, and then immediately cure what you probably have, which is skin condition. Although typically I wouldn't do it here. I would do it actually after the summer and go from the first summer all the way to the second summer, racing the entire time. But
row,
just
summer,
some options
you maximize stats, go back, race, or you go race, save, Umamusume stakes, race, if you can. If not, then you use a rest day here, or if you're a Chad, you go race, which I do sometimes. So that mega.
You do that all the way to the second summer. If you're already willing to do that, you're probably just going all the way to the second summer, just non-stop racing.
Phone turn 1 try to learn straight from you. Before then, I'd be skipping them because only by 40-60 race. Exactly, right? You said you do 5 races at the end of the year. That should change the game so much for me. Immediate improvement in all my careers. Exactly. Dude, I'm telling you, there is an absurd amount of propaganda going around for people who just aren't good at the game. I'm just gonna say it. And they think that doing more than 3 races in a row is foolish. They think, oh, but you'll lose stats. Yeah,
there's the dislike because the negative 30 stats that you get, you make up for it in skill points. You get stats from the race itself. You get the money to buy the items, which can drop with giving you plus stats. If you're on the high roll, and we've just seen one, there's a borrow out there that did 52 races. It's an SS Uma. Now it's a parent run, but you can do it. There is the potential, very unlikely to pull it off, but you could have the God run where you just race the entire time. You get all the stats from your items, the races, and then you train in the summers, of course. The summers are your big stat hits, but you can race literally the entire time outside of the summers. Heck, if you really want to go over that crazy high roll, which I wouldn't do this, you could just race through the summers, and if you get really, really lucky, still pull off stats, but it's not worth it at all.
I have literally made an entire video talking about why that's bullshit and why you need to be racing those races every single time. There is not a single instant in a career where doing 4 races at least one time will negatively affect your career. There is not a single time, okay? The fact that you have 4 races in a row, just getting straight skill points from all 4 of those races, in my opinion, makes up for it. If you're worried about the stat loss, the stats you gain from the 4 races in a row makes up for the stats you would lose, okay?
I think he's crashing. Is he crashing out more than I crash out? Man, when I crash out of my ace runs and my abysmal luck sometimes.
I don't know why this is still a mystifying topic to talk about. I understand. Maybe if you're new to the
I think the thing is, and I think this is why people are worried about it. I mean, doing those runs in a row, there's the chance that your run dies after doing that. I mean, there's a chance you just get smoked by abysmal luck doing those races. I mean, that's just RNG. I mean, every single scenario is going to have some form of RNG, and it's going to probably happen multiple times to your run where your run just dies. You're doing something that causes that bad RNG, but if you don't do that thing, you're more likely to have a bad UMA. And that's the thing. You're gonna need to do those. And then if you get punished heavily, well, the run may just die. Yeah. As someone's mentioning here in the chat, people are scared of gluing their run. If you want a strong UMA, you're gonna have to take those risks that can completely kill the run. And then you just kill it. You just glue it. You don't finish the run. I know some people, because you have a limited time to play, you need to get your event stuff done, and all of that. So I understand that. And what you can do in those scenarios is, if the run goes completely bad like that and the run's dead, and since you're limited time to play and you just want to finish the run, just finish the run. Just spam it really quick. You don't even play it. If the ace is dead and the run's dead in the sense that it's not going to be a good ace, it's not going to be a good parent or grandparent, you could just pretty much, if the stats are strong enough, just rest all the way until the end. Like, just do enough races to meet the goals, or just rest until you fail a goal. The run ends, and then you get your fans and you get the points towards the event. Because I do understand that there are people that don't play as much as me, and you can't be constantly gluing your runs, or you're never going to finish the event. So when your UMA dies, just get that run done as quickly as you can at that point. Don't worry about getting the stats anymore. Just push through it as quickly as can. You can play it basically like the URA at that point, and just get the run done, get your event points, and then move on to the next.
Stream, maybe if you didn't know that, I sound like I'm ripping on you for no reason, but I have gone over this an absurd amount of times, and I'm trying to paint a picture of why this is so important. You need to do it. If you do not do 4 races in a row at least once in a career, you are inting your own run, and that is a good reason as to why your runs are shit, and why you are not getting as good of stuff comparatively to people who have same or similar shit to you that get way better results. It's not because their decks are better. It's not because their UMAs are better. It's because you're not playing it right. It is a simple fact. There are good times and bad times to train. Sometimes you will see a bomb training day that you have to ignore.
Yes. Yep. That's what the G1s, those epithets and all that. Yeah, you pretty much can't skip them unless, I mean, like, there's, like, I've had it where it's like the god tier looking one, and you're just like, yeah, I can't skip it. It's not worth it, because in the long run, a lot of my early runs, early on, I will say, especially when it came to parent making, my biggest problem is I would bring the wit cards, and after the first year, I'm getting tons of double wit rainbows. And it'd be like, oh, double wit rainbow, hit. Oh, double wit rainbow again, hit. Double wit rainbow. And I get double wit rainbow like freaking 7 times in a row. And then I'm like, oh man, my wit's so good. And then it's like, I have garbage. I don't have that many skill points. All my other stats are terrible because I haven't been doing the races and getting like that random stats and items all over the other places. And so they can't, those rainbows can really throw you off.
People don't get that. They see that they're getting good 50 stats from a training day and skip
watching me
out
spam
on
the rainbows.
Fucking mile championship.
Yeah.
They get too many good training days in a row, and they skip out on 3
I will
to
say
4
those rainbows, they always still, like, man, they're so tempting when they show up, and it's like, oh, I can't, like, and that's the one reason I do like to try and get those extra races in early. If I can do like those 6 early or 7, like, was it 6 or 7 in a row early, all the way through Hopeless Stakes and then the race after, I basically view it as I've bought myself like 1 or 2 races where I can take that really big hit, because even though I'm losing that race, I'm getting those stats, and I've kind of already made up for it with the earlier extra race that wasn't really necessary. So Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna ignore that.
Because good training days landed on that. My friend, you are trolling your run. There is no other way to put it. You are trolling your run. I don't give a fuck if you have a raw 100 bomb. You need to do as many G1s as humanly possible. If you have already skipped a G1 in your run, an important one in your run, you're no longer in contention to do that again. So if you're going to skip a G,
well, I mean, there's no, like, I don't see really, the only real ones you can skip in a run are, and I wouldn't even say skip, but would be pretty much, what is it, the Hopeless Stakes? And I think in the Tierra route, the Osaka High, potentially out of contention, or if you can't do, like, the Tenno-sho Spring. But other than that, you pretty much want to do all of them. Like, almost regardless of anything else that's going on in the run, because you're getting something out of it to a certain extent. But I pretty much at this point do not let myself miss any of them. I'll glue a run if I blow through all my clocks and I cannot get the run to be a first place. It's just that important to me in a run. Oh yeah, that's that. Yeah, second year Takarazuka Keenan skippable, and it will be skipped with the throne. Yeah. Yasuda, the first year, like, that one's built into the career. The first year Yasuda, and the second year Takarazuka Keenan, but that's because you've already done them. And the second year Takarazuka Keenan, you actually are going to skip, well, because you're going to do a, with the throne run, I believe that's when you do the second Takarazuka Keenan. Instead of doing that, you're going to do the very last date on the throne card. And what that'll do is guarantee you that you go into that, pure passion mode, and now you're going to get throne rainbows on the second summer, which that's why throne is so good, because you're going to be able to consistently give yourself rainbows during the second summer. And I believe if you do the double where you take the Team Cyrus alongside Team Throne, you'll be able to do one of the cards for the first summer and one of them for the second summer. And that is how you get really good stats with Throne. But yeah, there's those occasional skippables, but you should try and avoid it at all possible. Well, there's another one that everybody probably skips, and that is the Japan Dirt Derby, unless you can do it as a parent run. I like to do the Japan Dirt Derby on my parent runs where I can do dirts, just another G1. It's more like trying to future-proof my affinity when they eventually buff the G1s and get rid of the G2s and G3s. Not 100% necessary, but I like to do it if I can kind of fit it into my run. Parent runs only. You're probably not going to want to do that on your ace runs and throw away your first summer.
G1 for a training day, I swear to God, it better be the best training day on the fucking planet, because if you get a better training day next G1, you better fucking skip that training day because you've already wasted your chance. You have to do them. Skill points are the main reason people are able to get their high ranks. I don't give a shit if you go, how did he get UG when I maxed